It's your girl Candace. I'm here with Confidential Talk. I just got done watching Married at First Sight, and usually I do pre-record this video, but I decided to go live. So hello, hopefully some of y'all get to join me, but if you join me later, that's fine too. At the end of the day, I want y'all commenting, okay? Y'all my friends, okay? I need to talk to y'all about this show because I am really feeling some way. Okay, of course, we know this is on TV is for innocent purposes. I get it, okay? But this show really got me feeling some type of way because they are trying to play with my girls. Like, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like they're picking up any man off the streets. And they have really, like, women that are on here that are really looking for love. They are bringing so much. And I just don't want to see my girls disappointed. And, like, right now, I'm really feeling like it's gonna be some disappointing, but I don't want to speak that into existence. I don't want to be negative because I don't like to be negative. I'm really a positive person, but I just got my red flag radar up, and like I don't know, I'm feeling away, y'all. I don't know, I don't like it. Don't play with my girl. I can honestly say like Shaquille for me is the only one that seems like he. Oh, and of course like Chris. I don't know. Chris is different. McKinley seems pretty, genuine as well too. So I can't discount the other men on the show. But my girl Jasmine and my girl Gina are bringing so much to the table. And I just feel like they're not meeting their match. Now, let's get into the show though. Before I get into it, I just want to let y'all know, hello, I'm Candace. If you are new here, I do videos on sex, love, relationships, some sex toy stuff, some other stuff. So check out some of my other videos. And I'm also here every week for Married at First Sight because this shit is entertaining. And I need somebody to talk about it with. So let's talk. But yeah, subscribe to the channel, become part of the Confidential Talk family. Check out the website, confidentialtalk.com, get your pleasure toys. And yeah, let's get into this episode. So we're in season 16, episode 2, Runaway Groom. Okay, so we start off the episode with Kirsten and Shaquille getting married. They first meet each other, and unfortunately, like, it was awkward. And then you can even tell, like, the background music, even pointed out, like, it was just a really awkward moment. No one spoke to each other, but you could kind of tell that Shaquille was just like in awe. Like, he thought she was beautiful. And the first thing that comes out her mouth is, what? Is there something you gotta say? What? Is there something you gotta say? I was so mad. I'm like, girl, I know you beautiful and everything. You gorgeous. You got all this going on. But, like, come on. You can't be that rude. I was mad. I'm like, girl, like, ooh. So, honestly, we could already tell she wasn't feeling him. But then he calls her beautiful. And he has this whole moment. And she's just dry. Like, she's just dry the whole time. So, we get through the ceremony. Their vows are really, they're beautiful. And then we get to them actually having a moment and they're getting to know each other. So, it was cute. He had this moment where he said he never played basketball, but he got the ring. I thought that was just super cute. It was cheesy, but it was cute. Let's see. Also, too, so when, we obviously last episode, she would discuss, like, it depends on the vibes, whether or not I kiss him or not. And pretty much she had made it known, like, okay, if I don't really find him attractive, I'm probably not going to kiss him on the lips or kiss him at all. So, of course, she turns her complete face and he kisses her on the cheek. And so we kind of get that indication that she ain't feeling it, okay? But we learned that he actually feels like that's like there's boundaries. She's like putting up boundaries and he respects that, and it kind of makes him even like her even more. So I'm just like, oh my God, I really like Shaquille. Like, I feel like when I first saw him, I instantly was just like, oh, she ain't gonna like him. But then as you get to know him as a person, he just seems like a cool ass dude. And I don't know if you guys feel this way or not, but like, I just kind of feel like it's easier for women to kind of like get over looks and get past looks versus men. Like, if a man starts off not really feeling a female, like, he's not, this is just my personal opinion, y'all let me know in the comments if y'all agree, but like, if a man doesn't personally like feel her at the beginning, like, it's kind of hard for a man to like actually become attracted to her even after getting to know her personality wise. Whereas a woman, if we get to know a man's personality, like, honestly, like, you grow on us. Like, men can grow on a woman versus a man or a woman growing on a man. So, like, honestly, that's just my personal opinion. But that's just, I don't know. I'm getting like all these different notifications. Okay. But yeah, so I honestly feel like if she just give him a chance, she really might realize, like, yo, this dude is dope. Like, he has, like, he's super smart. He's pretty much everything she wants. It's just, like, not looking wise. But girl, like, you want perfection. And, like, we talked about this last recap. Like, you know, obviously she's suffering from perfection within herself. So, of course, she's going to be wanting perfection out of her partner. So, she's going to have to work on that personally. That's, like, a personal thing. But, so, you know, they're getting to know each other. He seems really excited to get to know her. He's, like, telling her all this stuff. He's very talkative. But I really honestly kind of saw it from an aspect of he's just really excited and just want to get her to know him. So I kind of thought that was really dope. I'm feeling him. I'm really feeling him. And but we kind of find out that she ain't feeling the fact that he's bald, okay? And she said there's 2 strikes. He's actually born in 91, so he's younger than her, and he's bald. So she like, yeah, there's 2 strikes, sir. I ain't feeling it. So, like I said, I really hope she give this man a chance, because I really feel like Shaquille could be really it for her, okay? If she really just get the man, get to know him. Like, so then the next thing we have Gina and Clint. So she's wedding dress. They're doing, like, you know, the wedding dress shopping and the tux shopping. So I just love, there's not really much here, like nothing too entertaining, but I did note that I do love Gina and her interaction with her mom and her friends. I just think she's just so cute and, like, bubbly and, like, smiley. She has really nice teeth. And then we get to Clint, and his walk out in his first suit, they laid him out. I was like, okay, Clint, okay. Clint got some swag. Okay, so, you know, he did his walk out in his tux. And then we get his friends trying to convince us that he's ready, and that he wants to share his life with someone. And I'm not convinced, okay? I'm not convinced. I don't know. I feel like, and I'll get to that later on, because there's obviously, you know, we see him and Gina meet, and some of the things that he say kind of got me already worried. Like, okay, now you putting too much expectations. And I know once the man's expectations are not met, child, he goes running the opposite direction. So I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried. But you know, we'll see. We'll see. But honestly, I don't know. I really don't believe that Clint is ready. That's just my personal opinion, okay? So, you know, Clint, you know, tries on the suit. He does his little dance. He's comfortable, so he knows that's the one for him. And then Gina's dress was beautiful. The choice that she picked, all the lace, the embroidery, everything, it was just so beautiful. Her mom's reaction, that booty, I absolutely love that. That was super cute. And Gina just looked gorgeous. She has a really nice body. I was like, yes, Gina. Okay, Miss Shop Owner, Miss Boss. That's what I'm saying. Don't play with my girl. You gave her Clint. Clint better bring it, because that's what I'm saying. These girls be like top tier, okay? I think Gina is literally top tier, okay? Like, she has a lot going on, it seems like, so far. She has a lot going on for herself, so don't play with her. I need the experts to match these women with, okay? I don't know. Let's give Clint a chance. I'm gonna give him a chance. Jasmine says, I feel like Tyra would have picked Gina for sure. Are you talking about in, like, you talking about Tyra Banks? Let me see here. But she's bad. Like, she has a really nice body. Yep, okay. Yep, yeah. I mean, she's beautiful. Like, she's gorgeous. And she definitely could be a model. I could definitely see that. She could definitely be a model. Let me see here. Okay, so we get to Nicole and Chris. Okay, Jasmine, let me know how you feel about Chris. I'm a little worried about Chris. I ain't gonna lie. Nicole, she opens up, and then we get to Chris. He says that he's scared of rejection, and he also revealed that in the past that women have said that he was too nice. And honestly, I've gotten this impression that that is very true. And unfortunately, I'm so sorry. Like, of course we want a nice guy. We want the good guy. You know what I mean? But there is a such thing as too nice. So I'm just a little bit worried about Chris. Like, he gives me, I forgot that guy's name in the last season. I don't remember his name. Bennett, or no, not Bennett. No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. It was something. He gives me a vibe from a guy from last season. It was just like he was just like so reserved, so just like he didn't really speak much. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of worried about Chris. Chris says, yeah, women. Okay, so random thought. I don't know if y'all noticed, but Gina's first dress when she first entered, the music was absolutely awful, y'all. It like, I actually put that in my notes because it really made me feel away. I was like, what the fuck? And unfortunately, I hate to say this. I'm not trying to be mean. Like, I really try not to be mean. But Chris is kind of giving loser vibes. He's giving me, he's not going to bring it, okay? At the end of the day, yes, we want the nice guy. But we still want you to have that fire, that, something about you. And honestly, Nicole might have enough for the both of them. Because, she goes a mile a minute. So, we'll see. And then Nicole's dress, I really was very underwhelmed. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all felt about her dress. I hated it, okay? It was the neckline and everything. It really didn't do anything for her. It was a no for me. It was a no. So then we move on to Jasmine and Aries. And I put in my notes, why they playing with my girl? My girl, she got so much to offer. She is bringing so much to the table. She is such a baddie. I love Jasmine. Like, she's so cute. But she's a pageant girl, so I thought this was going to be interesting, seeing her try on the dresses. And of course, her first dress I thought was a knockout. It really did. It made her very curvaceous. I mean, she's kind of like slim, so I feel like in her other clothes, you really can't see a very curvaceousness. Like, you can't really see like an hourglass figure. She kind of seems just really kind of like skinny. But I feel like in her first dress, it gave her that body yaddy yaddy. And I was really feeling it. And she was like, pageant. I was like, I like her. She gonna make this a challenging thing. Because I was really wondering what kind of dress that she would pick. But actually, I was really in love with her choice. But Aries, let's see. Aries came out with the purple. Y'all, I was feeling the purple. Okay? And he ended up going with the black. I wasn't feeling the black. I don't know. Y'all let me know. I was feeling the purple. He came out with that. I was like, yes. But maybe that wasn't wedding attire. Maybe. I don't know. So maybe purple wasn't appropriate. But he looked better with the purple. Yeah. I like the purple more, so it just looked better on him. And yeah, but her final choice, Jasmine's final choice, was beautiful. And then she reveals that her mom actually got diagnosed with breast cancer, which was a very emotional moment. So I do like the fact that her mom does get to experience this with her, whether or not it does work out for her, because these type of moments, I think that moms want, you know what I mean? No matter what, like, I want you to have a child before I pass. I want you to do this before I pass, So, I mean, I know I'm really not crazy about the choice, Aries. Like, I really feel some type of way, y'all. Like, why married at first sight? What y'all doing? Okay? Yeah, it's gonna be entertaining either way. They don't know each other, but why y'all playing with my girl? Like, he is not ready. His whole family bust out laughing. Like, when they told him he was getting married. And I do want to point out, I said I was gonna wait till they say this, because it does get revealed at the end of the episode that, again, Aries has never lived with someone before. I will say that doesn't mean anything. Everybody has to have a first time. So I don't think that would be the factor that kind of holds him back from being a great person in the relationship or being good in this experiment. But it's just the fact that he just was intimate with somebody 2 weeks ago. He didn't hang nothing up. I understand we gotta, I know some people, some situations when you have sex with someone, it's not necessarily always I'm dating them or it's something serious. It's just like to get something off. You know what I mean? Okay. But why you reveal that on the show, sir? Like, that's how I know you a player. Like, I don't got time. Like, you ain't got you like, sir. Oh my God. They got me irritated with Aries and Clint right now. I'm just feeling like they just not holding up. Like, holding up to the girls that they got paired with. Y'all are really lucky. But, they could, they could shock me. And I will gladly say I'm sorry. So then we move on to Dominique and McKinley. So I noted that the blue tux on McKinley made his white ankles look very white. I was like, yeah, the blue is not for him. We need a different color. But he seems like a really cool dude. I like his vibe. And I really feel like if she was a little bit more mature, Dominique was a little bit more mature and like really ready for commitment, that they might really vibe. I don't really know who Dominique really have dated in the past, but something gives me like if she does, you know, if she's dated white men or she likes white men, they would really work. Like McKinley seems like a really good ass dude. Like I'm feeling his vibe so far. So Dominique's dress is ugly. She picks the first one. It looks like she doesn't even care. That's what I'm saying. She is giving. Okay, she's the girl on this season I feel like is playing games, because again she talks about how her mom signed her up for this experiment. Her mom. She even trying to get me. Who child? She playing with us. She playing. I don't like that. You playing with real people's lives. Like McKinley really might be here for love. Like don't play. But yeah, her dress was ugly. I know I put ugly in caps too. I wasn't feeling it. And she said she was ready to grow love. And I just put girl bye. I don't believe it. I don't believe that she's ready for love and all that stuff. I'm ready. I think she's ready for the GNO. I even know what GNO meant. Girls night out, okay? And time with mommy. She calls mommy 5 times a day, which ain't nothing wrong with communicate with your mom throughout the day every day. But goddamn, 5, you call her? Okay. All right, y'all. Okay, so we move on to Nicole and Chris. So are these the weddings? Yeah, so we move on to the wedding. So Nicole is excited. She's trying to control her crazy. And you can tell she's literally speaking a mile a minute. She was talking about how usually when she's at 100, she's at 200. But she's trying to be like an 80. And she's like, you know, she's acting crazy. And I'm just really, they are like literally like complete opposites. So I'm really wondering how they're going to interact together. Chris expresses that he's actually experiences girls ghosting him and other sorts of pain, and honestly it made him feel bad. And honestly it made me feel bad for him. Like I really felt bad, like when he was just like, you know, I've been ghosted so many times, and I was like, damn, like Chris, like that's what I'm saying, you really might be too nice. Like you really might be a little bit too nice. And then he talks about how he hasn't ate so he won't throw up. That's what I'm saying. He's a little weird. Oh my God, I hate to use that term. He's not weird, but he's weird, okay? I know it's something a little, I'm kind of worried about, I feel like in their situation, I feel like Nicole might be the one that's not interested in Chris. I can see it going that way versus Chris not being interested in Nicole. Because he's just too nice, you know? I don't know. Like, I understand opposites attract, but like, I feel like he just doesn't have, he really might have to work on that himself. It made Chris feel good for Nicole to call him handsome. Yeah, it did. And like, you know what? That's how you know. I'm like, damn, like I want it to work. Like, you know, I feel like Chris is a good guy, but he really might have to be like school how to just have a little oomph. Like, you know, like you can still be a good guy, but like you can't be like soft as a pillow. Like, you know, like I don't know. Like maybe it's somebody out there for that. Like I don't know. Let's see here. And he let's see. Oh yeah, Chris and his impersonations, man. Okay. But you know, that's a little perk. That's a perk about him. So hopefully she likes that. But then they meet each other and they compliment each other. Chris's vows was very underwhelming. I was very disappointed in his vows. It was very like 12-year-old-ish. If I'm not mistaken, what did he say? He said, yeah, if I get you flowers, it shouldn't be because I did something wrong. It should be because it's Wednesday. Why is that in your vows, sir? Why? Of course you should do random acts just because you want to. That should be in your vows. Oh my goodness. I was like, yeah, Chris, I don't know. Chris, you scaring me, sir. You scaring me. So then we get to Gina and Clint. Gina is so pretty, y'all. I'm loving it. Them teeth, though, she was just like, you can tell she's excited. I love it, though. She's so cute. Her friends tell her not to turn it into a job interview. And it's funny because she was like, yeah, just don't turn it into a job interview, Gina. And then, of course, we get Clint and he comments on how he's ready for his job interview because of how he looks. He's ready. For real, her mouth was so open. Even walking down the aisle, I was like, Gina. Gina. For real. Clint comes out and says that he's had he's had 65 partners. Clint, why you share that? Like, why y'all sharing this? My thing is, he's 40 years old. You know, that's your 20s. God knows if he lost his virginity in his teens, 20s, 30s. That's, you know, that's a long time to be having sex. You know, I mean, you went through probably the whole stage. You know, you was tied down and the single. You know, you probably went through different stages. So you had lots of partners. We've all had lots of partners. You know, especially when we get up there in age. But for you to share the exact number, Clint, on your wedding day, I've had 65 partners. I'm like, why did you say? That's what I'm saying. Like, why are y'all playing with my girls? Oh my goodness, when he said that, I was dead. Yeah, and then I noted that Gina came out with her mouth open as fuck. She like literally just ready to just like growl, okay? Every time she said adventure during her vows or during something when they were talking, his face lit up, okay? That's all Clint wants. He just wants to. She has a business. She has a business and a dog, okay? He literally, he was like, she was like, I'm skipping the guns a little bit, but like, she was like, what do you do? He was like, oh, what, hobbies? No, how do you make money, sir? How do you, that's what people usually mean when they say, what do you do? What do you do for a living? How do you make your money, sir? Like, he was just so ready to be like, hobbies, I sail, I skateboard, I rock climb, I jump through hoops. I was just like, what do you do as a job? And like, he looked like he didn't even want to answer. Let me see here. Oh, I think I can't see the comment. Thank you. Okay. Hopefully you can hear me. Thank you, Jasmine. I was getting a phone call. That's probably why. Oh, I hope my grandma don't call me back. My grandma call me, y'all. But so what was I saying? I don't think he needs a haircut. I think okay, you can hear me good. Thank you, girl. I don't think he need a haircut. I think he just need. I think it works for him. Sorry, I had to remember what I was saying. I think the hair works for him. It's his personality. I think honestly, him with a haircut would make him look a little creepy. I think he would look a little creepy. So I think the hair works for him, honestly. I don't know. He would look a little weird. I don't know. I gotta get back on track, y'all. So yeah, every time she said adventure, he just perks up. Okay. I was wondering that kind of the whole time if she was attracted to him. She had made the comment, yeah, Jasmine, she had made the comment like, oh, you know, I think the hair is cute or whatever, but she didn't say he was nice looking. You know, if we really feeling him, we would have been like, oh, he is so fine, he this, he that. She didn't say all that, so we'll see. Gina's dog, when the dog came out to give the ring, that was the cutest thing. That dog is so, like, that dog is trained. She got that dog, like, trained, okay? I was like, the dog came out, went right to her, then sat by mom. I was like, okay, dog. And I love fur babies. I actually have a cat. I love animals. They're just so adorable, and like they're necessary, okay? If you're somebody that live alone, side note, if you're somebody live alone, a pet like a cat or a dog, they make you feel so much like better, you know, make you don't feel as lonely. But they kissed. Y'all see that kiss? They was like, Clint was like, She was like, she went back. She literally, I'm like, damn, Clint, calm down. You just met the woman. 65 partner, sir. had sex with 65 people, how many people you kissed? Okay, the way he was kissing her, I was a little worried. I was like, Clint, calm down. You know, you're in front of her mom's right there, the dog. Like, have some respect, okay? So Clint, you know, we learned that Clint is attracted to her. He talked about how she had that body, yada yada. She's beautiful, and that made me feel good. But then I kind of got a little worried because he started talking about how they're vibing and they're you know, he's really feeling her, and I'm like, okay, now you're expecting stuff. You have all these expectations. So when shit hits the fan, how do you respond? That's why I feel like these shows kind of really don't work out unless the person is really ready. Like really ready. They're really ready to put themselves in this situation, because at the end of the day, it's not going to be always on the high. Like, I'm super happy with this person. Oh my God, we're vibing and I feel like this. Like, he looked like he was already in his mind thinking about them sailing out on the sea and not working and doing their actual jobs, but like actually being out here just being adventurous and rock climbing and, you know, going hiking and skydiving and stuff like that. Like, Clint, slow down. Like, slow down. She's a real person and she owns a whole business and she's expanding. Like, I don't know. We're gonna see. We will see. Because I don't know, like, it just kind of gives me the vibe that Clint is not going to give her room. You know what I mean? It's like he's going to be having all these expectations. And if she doesn't hold up to those expectations, it's like, oh, I got to do this. Oh, I got to do this. Oh, I'm going to be adventurous. Oh, I'm going to go do this. And she can't, like, I mean, of course, she's going to have a life outside of her business, but she's not going to be able to literally live probably like Clint. And she's still going to want her husband there and be supportive and, like, see, kind of like, been to her a little bit. And I don't know if Clint is mature enough to acknowledge that or even do it. So that's why I think I'm a little bit worried about, even if they have like a really great chemistry and connection, like when it comes down to it, when Clint doesn't always get what he wants, will he be okay? So we're gonna have to see. So we get to Nicole and Chris, and Nicole is going a mile a minute, child. She literally asks like 10 questions in 20 seconds. She was like, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I want to have this time, and I want to talk about this, and I want to ask him, and why did he move to Chicago? Why did he move this? Why did he move here? I was just like, girl, this is, she need her a little joint. Slow it down, relax. A joint would do her some justice. Also, Nicole got me a little worried. She was like, she says that Chris seems to have everything that she wants, and if it doesn't work out, she thinks that it will just never work out for her. And I'm just like, you just met Chris. How do you know that he has everything that she wants? So I just think that she just needs to slow down, relax, and just get to know him. Then I didn't really have much to say, I guess, about their interaction because I moved on. I didn't have much notes here. So then we move on to Jasmine and Aries, and of course this is the end of the episode. Jasmine, I actually, you know, obviously we all have imperfections, and of course I've already told y'all I love Jasmine. I think she's beautiful. You know, she has a lot going for herself. She's a knockout. But I didn't realize kind of how bad her teeth was, and I feel like, I don't know if it was like me just noticing it and I just kept noticing it, or if I felt like the camera kept like putting like emphasis on her mouth. Was it me, or I was just like, damn, could y'all like back up a little bit off of her, like, so we not seeing, I don't know, like. And also too, I was wondering, I was like, damn, you know, if you got money, I didn't know, you know, just because you're a pageant girl doesn't mean you have money. So I don't know. I was like, you know, why wouldn't she get her teeth fixed? Because she's a pageant girl. But at the end of the day, I will say, y'all tell me if I sound gross or not for saying this, but people with like not the best teeth are like really good kissers. That's not always true, but like that was a thing. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud. Maybe they're not the best kissers, but you know, I don't know. Maybe she's like a good kisser. Like, I don't know. But I was really kind of like thrown off a little bit when I saw her teeth. I was like, oh, okay. But I try not to be mean on this show. I'm not a mean girl at all. At the end of the day, we all have imperfections. Like, I have my imperfections, trust me, y'all. And if y'all like, if that's what I'm saying, the camera zoomed up close to me And like, you know, it probably, you know, so it is what it is. Okay, y'all. It is what it is. I still love my girl Jasmine. She's still beautiful, okay? And Aries just annoy me. I'm sorry. I'm just really upset. I'm really upset about this pair. Like, you know, don't play with her. Don't play with her. Like, I really am so serious. Like, and it that's what I'm saying. It further worries me because we end the episode on his cousin trying to talk him out of getting married again. She's like, look, we can just walk out. We can da da da. But okay, so she makes the comment. You know, you never lived with anybody. That doesn't mean anything. It's really the whole he's never been in a really serious relationship. He had sex 2 weeks ago. And he revealed that on the show for I don't know what reason, which is kind of embarrassing to my girl Jasmine. It's just like certain things that he's done that just make me feel like, no, he is nowhere near ready. He's showing immaturity already. So for me, it just really annoys me. And then his cousin is like really hackling. Like, let's get out of this. Let's get out of this. So I just like, I don't know. It made me feel away, but I will say that just because you haven't lived with someone doesn't mean it's gonna not work out for you. This is my first time actually living with someone other than just a friend. So like, and it's really working out really, really well. And I was very worried at the beginning. I didn't know how it will be. And actually, I've learned a lot about myself and like about a lot of things since I have moved in with my partner. So, you know, that don't really mean anything, but it's just the everything else that they're accusing Aries of. And what Aries have like exposed himself. So, y'all, I don't know how I feel. But that was pretty much the end of the episode. And I guess we're going to see their wedding, the next episode, in Dominique's and McKinley's wedding. I'm really interested to see how that situation goes because it seems like the way the previews look, Dominique is playing them games, baby, and she is not giving us what we expected her to give. So, or actually, she might be giving us exactly what we expected her to give because I told y'all when I first saw when I first heard about these GNOs, and that was the first thing she was like, I'm excited about getting married because I'm gonna have girl nights and I'm gonna have big gay nights and time away from my husband. Girl, you didn't say nothing about meeting a potential partner and, you know, finding love or anything. She didn't say nothing about that. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. She playing. So I'm really interested to see how everything goes. Please comment below if you are now just joining the live or, you know, you came in partially through the video. Please go back and watch the whole thing and let me know what y'all think about the couples, who gonna make it, who not gonna make it, who y'all like, who y'all don't like. Tell me what y'all think. And we're going to see what happens next week, y'all. And I will see y'all next week. Well, I'm going to see y'all here on the channel actually probably in the next day or so about something else. But I'll see y'all next week on about Married at First Sight. Peace. If I can get out this live.